So we're doing things a bit differently this time. My neighbour, my very kind neighbour, he said, I've got this big hiking backpack that I'm never going to use. It's way too big for me. Do you want it? Because you go on the bike a lot and you might want to, you know, use it for packing stuff. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll see what I can do with it. And it turns out you can like take off all like the back straps and stuff and it just turns into effectively a giant duffel bag. So I packed this as badly as I can to like overestimate how much shit I This thing is going to be ridiculous. Like, this is going to be so easy to zip up and I've got too much stuff in here, you know? So I might not even need to bring my fucking saddlebags. Anyway, let's zip her up and chuck her on a bike. Okay, so the rough idea here is like that. We either strap it down with a combination of straps on there, or we've got hooks and stuff and bungee cords. Have a play with it for a minute. So yeah, that's the general idea, I guess. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Same sort of setup I had before, which is the two colourful trusty bungee straps which go under the leather strap that's on the pillion seat. It goes through the top handle of the bag. Put this strap underneath that, round here. Loops the sissy bar on both sides, goes through another one of these straps which is also attached to the sissy bar just for extra security. So that kind of holds it more central and then they're attached to each other and that's it. And that is basically everything I need to take. Bear in mind, it's a bit different this time because I'm not camping this time. We hired a house, like an Airbnb flat kind of thing. I don't need to take the tent or my eye keeps kind of going a little bit weird. Maybe this angle. Oh, much better. That's the good angle. Back to the bike. I'm basically just sleeping on a couch, so I don't need to bring the sleeping bag in the tent. But having this leaves my saddlebags completely empty, which means if I do camp in the future, I could theoretically put the tent in one, put the sleeping bag in the other, you know? There is one downside to this. It doesn't quite give me the backrest that the big double sleeping bag did, but you know what? We'll make do. Only one thing left to do, and that's to make sure that it doesn't fall off while riding. This is the dry run, so strap down, let's go for a ride.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
It's pretty secure. Bonus to having such a big bag as well. Away from the big potholes. Bonus to having such a big bag is that it kind of is slumped. Yeah, it's kind of slumped down on the left and right hand side of the seat, which is adding more stability. Because I know how stuff works. I'm telling you, after that tune-up, she's got a little bit more punch in the barrel. Punch in the barrel. But that makes much sense. Of my labour. I've lost the ability to use it as a backrest though. I need to pack more stuff and make it bigger so I can have a backrest. It's supposed to not have a backrest, it's fine. But I like having a backrest. Fuck, it's windy down it. Wait, go with me. Right, switch up. Fight up the dog. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, great start. So today we're going nowhere special. This is just effectively the dry run. I wanted to test out this luggage. And that's a dead end. This isn't the road I thought I was on. I've just got like errands to run. I need to go pick up some paperwork, something to do with work. I need to go to the vets and pick up some more medication for our cat who has a heart murmur. This is Toki. He's a good boy. He loves his food. He's a fat boy. Big saggy belly. And I need to go to the doctors. because they want me to book in a blood test, and they also want a sample of my poo-poo, which is just great. That's more ongoing shit with my stomach. They still don't know what's going on, so they now want to do all of the tests they've done again, so then I can be referred to have a camera down my throat. But I'm more or less convinced it's either gastritis or an ulcer, because it seems that eating little and often seems to be avoiding the majority of the pain. Like if I eat a big meal, it fucks me up and it's so painful. It's like being stabbed with like a shard of glass in your stomach. It's horrible. But if I have, like this morning, it's just basically you need to have Hobbit mantra, right? You know, breakfast and then second breakfast, lots of little things, 11sies. So that's what it is. Like this morning, my breakfast was a singular slice of toast, and then I had second breakfast, which was like a tiny bowl of cereal, and then like I'll have like an apple around like 11, and then at lunch I'll just have like another slice of toast or half a sandwich, and then I'll have the other half of the sandwich later, that kind of thing. You know, little and often. It sucks because I like eating like a fat cunt, but the little and often route does have one advantage, and that is variety is the spice of life. I get to eat loads of different things throughout the day. I don't have to go to all on toast for breakfast or on porridge for breakfast. I'll have both, just for my first breakfast and my second breakfast. So my calorie count overall I think is probably down still, because the things I'm eating are so absolutely tiny. But the pain is less. I mean, it still happens, but it's not as sharp or intense. So hopefully, if it is gastritis, it will just slowly cure itself. I don't really know how gastritis works. I don't know if you need to have medication to cure it or something like that. I don't know. Either way, we're going to do a load more tests. I guess just fucking go from there. I don't relish the thought of having a camera down my throat. That sounds awful. But I know some other people who have had it done and they said it's not as bad as you'd think. We'll see. It's just annoying because I had an ultrasound and a CT scan and a blood test and a stool sample, and now they're like, right, let's have another blood test and another stool sample and another ultrasound. Actually no, I tell a lie, the first ultrasound was mainly checking my kidneys, urinary tracts, that sort of thing, and this ultrasound I think is focusing purely on my stomach, so we'll see. Still right about there? Yeah, still right about there. I thought that was me squeaking. Yeah, it's not me. Ooh, look at my bike. What am I doing? Pay attention. Seems to be hanging on all right. To the vets. So yeah, Master Luke, being the gentleman in the squalor, he's basically booked 5 of us to stay in a house. There's like a double bed, a few single beds and a couch. I'm going to take the couch, which is fine by me. Spent like 9 months of my life sleeping on a couch. When I lost my home a few years back, didn't lose my home. I broke up with a psychotic person. Took a lot to say that. Person. Monster, yes. Human. Jury's out. I figured as I don't have to bring all the camping gear, let's see how light we can travel. And it'd be kind of cool to go without saddlebags for a change. No, saddlebags are useful and all, but we could go in super slim mode and be better at filtering, I guess. I mean, that's complete bullshit, because I imagine the handlebars are probably still going to be the widest part of this bike, but whatever.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
It's just cool to do things differently, and this opens up a lot more options for the amount of stuff I can travel with, you know? I think I've got more literage in that bag than I do in both the saddlebags combined, you know? But you're going to say you know a few more times, you know? So we're on the, what, 17th August today. It's a month! It's a month till the rally! Yeah! only like 2 weeks until I go to Germany. Because we've had this heat wave, there's a big part of me that regrets taking the plane. But it's already booked, and you know, travelling with Mum and Joe. So the plane will be fine, and then you know, you're there in a couple of hours. It's just, it would have been cool to just travel through, you know, France and Germany and that. That would have been awesome. Europe has much better roads than we do, you know. Can you please stop saying, you know? If I'm not saying fuck, I'm saying, you know, or like. That's it, those are my fucking main ones to go to. There you go, I've already said fuck. And I think I just said like as well. Fuck! Oh, that's fuck again. If it's not fuck, it's like, or you know. For goodness sakes. This heat wave is nuts though. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced a period of pure sunshine, no rain, such a long period, you know, in England. It just feels weird. I mean, look over there. That was all green fields, and now it's just fucking barren and yellow. And every time the rain is coming on the forecast, it always just seems to be gone. Like, I look at the forecast for tomorrow, and it'll say rain, and then it'll get to tomorrow, and the forecast will just say no, it's just fucking clouds now, no rain. What the hell's going on? I mean, great biking weather for sure, like with the wildfires going on and shit like that. I'm an Englishman. Rain is my natural habitat. It all dried out last year as well. I remember people were panicking. Look at the difference after it's rained. It's green again. It's like, but yeah, that is what happens. Oh, look at these bastards. Not the car, the potholes. For future camping, I'm also going to get... Okay, hold on. We're at the vets, so... Talk shit in a minute. Talk pussycat now. Just trying to scare all the animals. Come on, guys. There we go. Didn't want to start out right outside the vets. That's a little bit cruel with all the animals in there. They're already nervous as fuck. Don't need us on the bum right at the front door. Paperwork done, vet's done. Now we need to pop into the doctors and book in my stuff. And I've got a customer calling me. Bloody hell, one of those days. Right, next. Right, blood form, and well, I may not have a pot to piss in, but I now have a pot to shit in. Oh, I hate it. I'm afraid this will probably just be another nonsense, boring little video. Nothing special going on.
Oh, you just wait and see.
I had a little bit of a hiatus after the old... Can you get in neutral, please? After the Land's End run, just because bike went into the shop for a week and I had problems with the stomach, and it's just been a boring adult life kind of time at the moment. We did go to that wedding though, that was fun. I'm really so made up with this bag though. I think hiking bags are like proper expensive too. Like, so for my neighbour just to give it to me, it's got like these two big metal bars that go in like the spine of it, I guess, to keep it like dead straight. I could have left them on, but I figured having it like loose so it could flop by the side of the seat would probably help keep it more on the seat. Speaking of more on, see, this is where it helps, because now I'm super slim mode. Better for filtering. Any day now. So there's not much else going on at the moment, which means there might be a little bit more hiatus on the videos. Because, you know, we're going away on a holiday and it not being a biking holiday, so I won't be vlogging that. But then I've said it before, I'll say it again. This channel isn't about, you know, content subscribers. They're just fortunate byproducts. This is just a big memory book for myself and Joe and our kids, if and when we have. So I'm quite comfortable with having like dead spots on the channel. So I apologise if your weekly digest is this schmuck right here. Oh no, I found out what a schmuck is. Or is it a schmuck? Not a schmuck, a schmoigel? This basket of fruit, does it have a name? It is called a schmoigel. Is that what? I can't remember. This was something that the legendary Pete at the wedding, who was the father of the groom, and who kept throwing fucking shots down our throats. He said, I think it was a schmoigel. Yeah. He said, do you know what that word means? Because like someone had thrown it around, like a quote from a film or something like that. Someone threw the term out there, and he said, do you know what that means? So he was like, no. I think he said, that's the tip of the penis that they cut off, a little bit of skin. I was like, are you kidding me? A schmoigel is a fucking foreskin. That's absolutely gross.
Baby, nice to us.
What the fuck, Mike? You dafty. Oh, you dafty, aren't you? I can't remember what I was waffling now. There was something I was going to say before I went into the vet. Skip to the loo, my darling. Skip to the loo, daddy. Now, be careful. Cages like to suddenly jump into this lane without looking. Well, I am a bus. Actually, I'm a bike. Bikes are allowed in this bus lane. It says so on the sign, don't get mad. And they don't indicate either. There you go. Oh, it's a breakdown. Next stop, pharmacy. Taking you on the grandest of adventures today, aren't I? There's Aaron Black going through France. I think it's France, or is he Spain? I don't know. There you got Steve, the biking granddad, who was doing like his France trip. Ava, she was all the way down in fucking Spain and Morocco. The boys all went to France. Everyone's going over and me, popping down to Boots. You know where the real action is, it's right here. Pop into the fucking pharmacy and the vets. Man, it does not get more adrenaline pumping, thrill seeking, wild as the fucking wildest wild stuff. Now I know what you're really here for. My magnificent speech talking skills. The way I say things. I'm dead impressed with this backpack. I bet these things are well expensive. And I've got like more stuff than I need in there. But I've got a blanket in there, you know? Let's chuck some more shit in it and see how it looks. I'm well impressed with it. So thank you kindly for coming along to watch me on a bike with a bag. You know? What an exciting fucking video, Mike. You sure you want to put this on YouTube? This is what took me over into the 600s. We're nearly there though, only 4 away. Look how big and awesome that lorry is. That's genius. That's Andy Long Recovery, as in a long recovery. Because he's recovering lorries, which are very long. Still, I'll soon be on a trip of my own. Until then, ciao for now. Well, in typical fashion, GoPro overheated and died. Don't know what point. I just went in the store to see how much these things cost. They're like 60 quid. So to get that for free was awesome. We've been to every bloody shop now. Let's go home. So yeah, thank you for sticking around to see this truly exciting video. And next time we'll go somewhere even more exotic. Perhaps we'll go to Eastbourne. We might go to Eastbourne if we want to. Alright, see you guys. Dry run success. Subscriber count drops to 0. The garage from this angle. Wow! Will the wonders ever cease? At least the camera stayed put this time. Great success. Now bear witness of how easy it is to get this off. 1 clip, 2 clip, 3 clip, 4 clip. That's so easy. That's just so easy. Love it. Love it! Stop being weird. Excuse me. The lightweight solution. What a cool fucking bag. I'm well impressed. God, there's so little excitement in my life. I'm impressed by a fucking bag. I was obliged by my stupidity clause to generate the following. For this dumbness, I apologise. not in my pocket. What the actual fuck?
Is it all?
Yeah, it's all labelled, timed and everything.
That's
Yep.
fine. Thank you.
Thanks, see ya. And I just handed a nice lady a little piece of poo in a pot. What a day it is.